I'll go and grab a smoke then.
You are now listening to the Pod Tsunami on the Pod Tsunami Network. PodTsunami.com.
Wow. Welcome to the Pod Tsunami Show. Dear God, it's been forever. Ant, I am here with Ant from Are You Not Entertained. How you doing, brother?
What's up, everybody?
How are you doing?
Happy New Year.
Happy freaking New Year. I am just absolutely stunned that it's actually happening. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you, first episode of Pod Tsunami in 2016. I'm excited.
I know. I feel like I've been dropping the ball a bit, but it's been absolute craziness in the last couple of weeks. I will have to tell you. But I do want to wish you a Happy New Year again. I want to, to you and your guys at the show. I was listening to your back shows, your Christmas one, and your New Year's show for Are You Not Entertained. Also on Spreaker.com, folks, and on the PodTsunami.com. Go to PodTsunami.com. You can find it there also. But they are based on Spreaker.com. It was funny, man. Lots of funny stuff.
Yeah? No, man, I'm excited. Yeah, thanks so much, because every time I do those shows, I get the jitters.
Do you? Like the big shows?
Yeah. Yeah, I still, well, even normal, regular episodes, I'll get, like, the jitters and stuff, but it worked out pretty well.
Happy New Year, and... There's Sal. That's Sal the computer. Sal the computer. Yeah, he picked a name now. He said he wanted to be named after Sal from Jerky Boys.
Oh, yeah, all right. Sal. That's such an odd name.
I'll bring my shoes and glasses. Shut the... Really? All right. Oh, God. He's gonna do that again tonight. But we are missing John and Big MC. Big MC apparently had to go to Orlando, and I thought that was you today, but apparently that was not you. It was Big MC.
Yep. So now it's just you and I, huh?
It's just you and I were meant to be. Please stop. All right. Thank you. What are you drinking there, brother?
Just some vodka and cranberry juice.
Vodka and cranberry. You know what I'm drinking? Good old H2O, because I drank and smoked so much. I had heartburn every single day. I was just bloated to the frickin' hilt.
That's what happens when you get those Brits coming over.
Oh my God, he brought crumpets and stuff over.
I know. I saw that on your guest spot that you guys did.
Did you watch the double special show?
I want to know, where are my crustacean chips?
Oh, those are so good, dude.
Oh yeah, thanks for rubbing it in.
They were so good. He had those prawn crisps that he bought, aka chips, for all us guys on this side of the United States, and they were fucking good, man. They were absolutely fucking ridiculous. I can't lie.
Yeah, they look great.
Yeah, they were tasty. Just saying. I will have him see. I'll see if he can send over a few, or I think I might be able to find them. I think I know where they're at.
Really?
I think I know where I can get some on this side of the pond. So, now, what all did you guys... I heard you went to a party. No crazy rockets up the ass at this party.
No, that was last year, and it was so much fun seeing somebody get impaled by a bottle rocket. But this year, no casualties. I've
seen some pretty bad things on... Like, what's the worst thing you've ever seen on New Year's? Like, somebody getting hurt-wise? Like, by fireworks?
I mean, I remember being a kid and, like... I must have been maybe like 13 or 14 years old. And my mom was like, here. She handed me a sparkler, and I was like, no, it doesn't look safe. She was all like, no, it's fine, mijo. Just take it. It's fine.
Mijo.
Spark went into my eye.
No way.
I was like, real safe, Ma. Real fucking safe.
Really?
I'm done with this.
Yeah, you had a sparkler.
First time I'm holding a sparkler, got it right in my eye.
You get some super claps on there. I'm going to give you some claps.
Other than that, I mean, we've had bottle rockets, Roman candles, like, blow up in our hands and stuff.
I used to love those, like, super duper crazy smoke bombs, because, you know, you'd be out hanging out in some kind of pasture in the middle, lighting off fireworks, but then you could also put, like, this crazy weird, like, layer of smoke. Like, it would go up, but it also kind of hang down because it was so cool. it'd be like the right temperature, and all the smoke would kind of hover on the ground. I always liked that.
You could throw it and pretend to be a ninja.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Or you could get the Roman candles out and then jump out of the smoke. That was always one of my favorite things to do. I'll have to tell you that.
My friends were all stupid. We all used to just like point the Roman candles at each other and try to shoot each other with them.
Oh yeah, see that's dangerous. My brother got burned on the stomach in one of those, and I saw a girl. We were at this party over in Tampa, and we saw this girl hanging out back. She was wasted, but a bottle rocket came and exploded probably about a foot from her ear, and she got wrecked, man. She lost probably all but like 10% hearing in the right ear, and it wasn't good. That was probably the worst I've ever seen. But then my cousin also took an M80, like one of the little round ones, so like an M80, nothing too big, but he threw the match instead of the firework, and it blew up in his hand. It didn't Pierre Paul him, that guy from the Giants who lost like 2 fingers. But what it did was it took it pretty much melted all the skin off his palm. He was messed up for a while.
Oh no, my brother did that where instead of holding onto the bottle rocket, because we used to just like hold them by our fingers and then let them go. And yeah, my brother was just like. Threw the bottle rocket, kept the match, and he's like, "Uh-oh!" And the bottle rocket like pointed at us and just shot right at us.
I know we used to cut the sticks off the bottle rockets and then just light them, or like take those jumping jacks and light them and throw them up in the air, and they just like, yeah. Those
we're one step closer, just being like, "Hey, hold this, watch this."
Freaking Caleb, you remember Caleb from Cranial Emission Show? I was actually with. I was partying at Joe's house, the Reverend Joey T's house, and it was him and Ben and a whole bunch of other people. My friend Stacy, so a whole bunch of people were there. It was a good outing, but Caleb brought these mortars, and they were about the size of like 2 Twinkies stuck together.
Jeez,
they were huge, and the report was just like boom. It was madness, dude. It was madness. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for joining us. We are the Pod Tsunami Show. Check us out on podtsunami.com. We did lock that door because we're hopefully going to get another 2 hosts in here for the show. If you don't mind, I apologize about locking you out. But feel free to chat us up in the box, and we'll be more than happy to get at you as soon as we can. We're going to kind of run through an agenda here. And I wish John was here because I'd love to talk about his freaking visit, man. I would love to talk about John's visit.
Yeah, I wanted to hear how he enjoyed it, all the fun stuff he got. Was that his first hockey game he ever went to?
Yes. First hockey game. He's talking to us here. Mohammedias? It is? Oh my gosh, if I said that wrong, I apologize. I'm going to give you some love on that one. We talk comedy. We talk lots of comedy. Mohammedisi. Oh God, forget it. I'm not even going to try to give that again. I am a freaking stupid American.
Just sound it out.
Yeah, just said it. Mohammed.
Well, 1-800 hooked on phonics work for me.
Yeah, hooked on phonics didn't work for nobody. Mohammed Aitzi. Oh, that sounds pretty good. I think I did it. Mohammed Aitzi. How do you think? Do you think?
Let's see. I say it sounds about right.
That's pretty good. I'm probably just butchering it. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. There you go. We got it right. So John had a really good time while he's here. We went to Busch Gardens, took him to his very first hockey game, and of course it had to be like in super dramatic fashion where they went to tied it, went to overtime, then went to the shootout, and we won in the shootout, which is pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
So John
did he catch on to the rules fast enough?
He's been watching since midway last season, pretty much. So he's kind of caught on to most of the rules, and they're not really that hard, honestly. Trying to learn a few of the different things. That's pretty much where he was sitting. Gosh damn, I'm trying to eliminate my ums, and I'm just like So I'm working on that.
How long have you been doing this now?
Too damn long. But I took a considerable little break.
Oh, okay.
I think I do okay, but not that great. Were you a big David Bowie fan?
I mean, the only real big memories of mine of seeing David Bowie or knowing about David Bowie was I watched The Labyrinth when I was in the hospital as a kid, like a 5-year-old kid.
Yeah, that's a great movie, man.
Pretty much all I knew about Bowie for a while.
Him and the budding Jennifer Connelly. I am a big fan.
Other than that, I wasn't really big on his music. I mean, I wasn't like the biggest fan. But
I tell you, take care, Muhammad Aitzi. Thanks for joining us tonight. Sorry you couldn't stay around too long. I apologize. I didn't let you in the box. Don't mean to be stingy, but we're waiting on a couple fools to get in there. I was a David Bowie fan. I wasn't like the most insane David Bowie fan, but I really enjoyed his music. I mean, he spans how many freaking years, man? Oh, dear God. There it is, the clown. Man, pray tell, what pray tell is that? What pray tell is that? That is the freaking creepy clown from outer space. I don't mind clowns, man. I'll tell you that. If you're listening on Spreaker, what you're seeing is Ant bringing a crazy clown into the screen on blab.im. Check us out on blab.im if you are listening on. There he is. That's Freddy the Freeloader.
yeah.
Anyway, back to David Bowie. David Bowie, R.I.P. that guy. He had a hell of a body of work over reinventing himself and changing and doing all kinds of crazy stuff over his life. And he was from what I've gathered in many reports, is he was a pretty good dude. So, married to that beautiful old school model Iman. You remember her? Oh, she was stunning back in the day. Look up old photos of her. She is just one of the most stunning models of all time.
Yeah, let's do that now that Bowie's dead, so that way he doesn't know that we're checking out his wife.
We'll be checking her out, buddy. So the internet's kind of buzzing over the last person he followed on Twitter, which I thought was kind of funny. Did you see that?
No.
So he ended up following, from what I gather, it's like he followed at the tweet of God. And it's just one of those. It's somebody just posted a website, and he, of course, the guy posted David Bowie is the God I always wanted to be, and it was really cool. It's just one of those weird sites that somebody puts up. Like I follow this one called LAWD Cheesus Crust, Loud Cheesus Crust, and it's probably one of the funnier websites you could ever follow on Twitter. So check that one out, and make sure you check out at Jimmy Poodle. That dude is out there, and I love him to death. I feel like I know him. I feel like I know the guy. But he did that. And sorry, go ahead.
I was going to ask if you ever watched the show The Hunger.
No.
It was like picture Tales of the Crypt, kind of, but like sexier, and they didn't have like the Crypt Keeper at the beginning. David Bowie ended up, like, I think, hosting the second season of that show.
What was it called again?
The Hunger. You can find it either on Hulu or Netflix used to have it.
I'm gonna check that out because that sounds interesting. I love those shows.
It was good.
Like that.
It's a good show.
I remember you guys were talking. Was it last week about they're bringing back
Tales of the Crypt?
The Tales of the Crypt, yeah, man. And you and your favorite puns. He does all those stupid ass puns.
Oh my god! I want to find the clip. If I find it, I'll post it up. And it's on Robot Chicken.
I've seen that one. Yeah, that's a great one. You need to do is go through there and then get all the one-liners that he does and put them in one big compilation. And after each one-liner, wow! The freaking what was that show? CSI.
Yeah,
CSI. You got to do the CSI thing after everyone. It looks like it wasn't short enough for blah. Wow! Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. But David Bowie, back to David Bowie one more time. David Bowie was a pretty cool dude, and everybody seems, everybody's going to miss him. And my friend Basil from the Basil Butler Show, also on the Pod Tsunami Network, was a huge fan. And he did 2 shows the other night, all David Bowie music, all of his favorite stuff, and got to do a little chatting about it, which kind of one of those deals that made him happy. Look at that, puffing the vape cigarette. Why don't you do a little plug to your vape company, brother?
Oh, yeah. Everybody look out there that if you're into vaping, if you do your own mods, you build your own stuff, hit up lightningvapes.com, where we have all of your supplies and all that you need to be able to build your coils.
Well, that's deep. That is deep shit. I don't even know what you're talking about. But I do know that a Pokemon fan beat up a 5-year-old for playing with his cards.
Yes, I did hear about this. This was supposed to be on AYNE, and we never actually got to it.
I can't believe, of all of the things that you didn't get to, you guys are huge Pokemon fans. And you
Yeah,
grew up in
probably
that
is 'cause
era.
he's a man child, but
He is a man child. Him and his Dragon Ball Z mug and shit.
yeah.
Does he have a Naruto headband?